Hey y'all. So it's Saturday afternoon. It's a really nice day outside. And kind of wanted to just talk to y'all about what was on my mind right now. It's been on my mind for like an hour. So I've been locked in today making hella content. I've made a lot of videos today. I'm actually really proud of myself. Today was my rest day. So I didn't have to like go to the gym and do a whole bunch of gym content. I literally woke up and started making content. And I don't know. It's like, and I want your opinions. I want you guys to comment below. Let me know what you think. It's like some days, like today, I find myself kind of like in FOMO mood, fear of missing out. Do you guys ever experience that? Most of the time, I would say like this past year, I haven't. I used to experience it a lot years ago, and I would say like this past year, I've I really haven't. But I don't know what it is about today. I don't know. I just feel myself feeling like I wish I had friends. And that's the crazy thing because it's really not something that I think about a lot. I'm just always like work, 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 push out, push out, push out. But this past like hour and a half, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. And then when I find myself in that mood, then I get on Facebook. And for me, Facebook is people that I know or have had some type of interaction with, maybe from high school or college, or a friend of a friend of a friend, something. And, I just see people out with their girls doing brunches. I saw one group of girls on vacation together. And it kind of just heightened that feeling. And, I believe like I'm where I'm supposed to be. Like if God, if the universe, whoever, if God wanted me anywhere else, I would be there. If he wanted me around anyone else, I would be there. But I don't know. I just started to get this little anxious feeling in my stomach and just started to feel like, why do I not have friends? And it's kind of like, for me, it's hard for me to see gray. My counselor was telling me that I'm not very good at seeing the gray. I'm more black and white. So that I guess could be a problem in some instances. But it's like I'm like on one end not having friends and not having people reach out to me, invite me places makes it easier to stay focused because when you're constantly like, oh, I want to go to this event, but I know I should be doing this, it makes it harder to lock into your goals because you're constantly battling that, but I really want to go and do this and hang out with them, right? And then when you don't have that, you have nothing else to do but work, right? And I have definitely seen the fruits of my labor, without a doubt, without a doubt. Everything that I've manifested, being a content creator, like it's all, coming into reality. Like more and more people are seeing my content. My platforms are growing. I have more and more brands reaching out to me to work with me. Like these are all the things that I've manifested. And so sometimes I feel guilty for feeling like this right now, where it's like, I know I said this is what I wanted, but in this moment, like, I kind of want to do this. And I don't know. I don't know. Like I don't have an answer for myself. I'm just literally just talking about it. And it's like I've isolated myself, and I think God has isolated me too. I don't feel like it was just all me, but you know, I have to keep reminding myself, if this was supposed to happen, it would. If it's not supposed to happen, it won't, right? So I'm well aware of I'm where I'm supposed to be because this is where God wants me to be. But sometimes and in some moments it doesn't make it feel any better, right? And I I don't know. Does anyone else experience that? Like kind of wondering like, should I do this or should I continue locking in and focusing on what I'm doing? Because when you work on something all day, every day, it has no choice but to get better, right? So making content every single day, all day long, it it's always getting better. I'm always improving. I'm always learning. I'm always, just learning how to be more efficient, learning how to be more productive, learning how to eat better. If you guys watch my other channel, it's all about weight loss and fitness. And, it's everything is better. TikTok showed me, I've been making weight loss and fitness content now for a year. And TikTok, I only remembered because TikTok started showing me a year ago, you posted this. And on Facebook too. So I would click on the reels from a year ago. And, looking back at them, like for me at least, I don't know if other people would say that, but for me, I just look so awkward. Like I look like I don't really know what to say. I look like I'm second guessing. It's just not something I would have put out today, right? So that lets me know I've improved so much. So much. So much. And that makes me smile because I'm like, wow, what was I doing? It really does, right? But those moments make me feel good because it's like I can see the growth in my content creation. I can see the growth in me. I can see the growth in my form, right? I can see the growth in the quality, the audio, like I can see the growth in everything. And I would only have that growth if I worked on it every single day, like I did. And I know that if I had a whole bunch of friends, not necessarily saying like they would be in the way, but it would be a distraction, right? Let's just face it. I would be somewhat distracted because birthdays, parties, happy hours, vacations, and all of that is just taking away from time that could be spent doing this, which is what I said I wanted to do. So, I look at it like that, but like I said, sometimes it doesn't necessarily make it feel any better. And I'm just in one of those moments, and it's not a day because I wasn't feeling like this all day. It's just been like this past hour and a half. I've felt this. It's just kind of like I don't like to use the word lonely because lonely I feel like is a very strong and negative word, and I really don't like to use that word. But I guess the best word is just I feel. I don't know. I don't think I have a best word for it. I don't think I have a best word for it. I think the best word I could come up with is FOMO, fear of missing out. Feeling like, I don't know. And, I do think it's a beautiful thing when people have a group of friends who are very supportive and know how to pour into each other, and there's no ill will, there's no negative intentions or anything like that. I think that's a very beautiful thing. I just personally never experienced that, so I don't know how that feels. So, you know, I do wish from time to time that I had someone to talk to, someone who's also trying to get to the next level, who's also trying to improve themselves and work on their goals, work on their dreams. Another like-minded person. I would love that. I would love that. I really would. I just haven't been introduced to that yet. I know that when it's time, it'll happen, right? It's just sometimes I wish that time would come sooner rather than later because, I'm not going to sit here and say that I, don't want to talk to people or have relationships. Of course. I would be lying if I said I didn't. I just have to remind myself of when I used to have relationships, how much of a distraction it was, because it was full of drama. It was full of negativity for the most part, right? So that energy was distracting me from what I could have been doing, and I wasn't doing what I could have been doing because I was so focused on that, right? So I don't know if anyone experiences this or has experienced this in the past. Like, leave a comment down below. Let me know, like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Any wise words or anything like that? Like, I would really appreciate it. My counselor talks about there's balance. I just, like I said, most times I would rather be doing what I'm doing. I would honestly rather be doing what I'm doing. But I don't know, this moment, I don't know if it's because it's a nice day outside or what. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know. It sounded like I was watching anything. I don't know where it came from. It literally just came out of nowhere, I feel like. And I've been trying to get this energy out of me because I keep trying to remind myself that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, just focus. Stop worrying about what's going on outside of you. But it's like, I don't know, right now, it's just getting the best of me. So I wanted to make this video to try to get it out of my system and see if anyone has experienced this or knows what I'm going through. Sometimes it is lonely being an entrepreneur, and I don't think that's talked about enough. Some of the entrepreneurs I watch on YouTube, they've talked about it. It's not something I knew before I got into being an entrepreneur. I thought when you'd be an entrepreneur, like, you would have all these friends and people would be really rooting you on and being happy for you, and you would still be hanging out with people from your past, and everything would just be all kumbaya, and any new people that you meet, like, it would just be all love. And that's not the case. That was not the case for me. For me, I don't know about others, but that was not the case for me. Everyone started falling off, and when I would meet new people, the energy would start off great, but then it just, I don't know, like, it wouldn't last. Like, it just wasn't right. And I started realizing as I've developed and learned, like, you gotta trust your gut. And if your gut is telling you something's not right with that person, it's because something's really not right. Like, you're not overthinking, it's just not right. And so I know a lot of entrepreneurs experience this. Like I said, most of the time it doesn't bother me anymore. It used to, but it doesn't anymore. I don't know where this energy came from. So, hopefully it passes relatively soon, because I don't like feeling like this. But, just is what it is. Like I said, if anyone has any wise words for me or anything, if you resonate with anything that I'm saying, even if, like, you're in school, like, if you're just really locked into your schoolwork and just trying to pass your exams and pass your tests, get your degrees, your certifications, whatever, like, I'm sure you can resonate with this too. Like, you're torn between locking in on your schooling or, like, hanging out, and sometimes you feel like you want to be hanging out, but you should be doing this instead. I don't know. Like, I think anytime someone has, like, a goal that they're dead ass serious about, it's like, maybe, I don't know if it's just me, but I experience this from time to time, and it sucks because it makes me a little sad. Like, I don't want to feel like this. But, it is what it is. Like I said, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've experienced this. Any words of advice for me, anything, I would appreciate it. I'll see y'all later. Bye.